This week, Ireland is the centre of attention for the world's biggest sports league, as Dublin plays host to its first ever NFL regular season game. This Sunday, the Pittsburgh Steelers and Minnesota Vikings face off in Croke Park, with the half-2 kickoff available free to air for Irish viewers on Virgin Media. So, for those of you not fully up to speed on who's playing in Croke Park this weekend, here's what you need to know about the Steelers and Vikings. First, the quote-unquote home team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're coming to this game after winning 2 of their first 3. Last Sunday's 21-14 victory over the New England Patriots, not explosive, but enough to get the team over the line, which is often how this team has played over the past few years. Leading them out is Aaron Rodgers, one of the league's most legendary 21st century characters, but somebody who at 41 years old is in the last dance stage of his career. He looked pretty nimble in Pittsburgh Week 1 win at the New York Jets, but he's failed to really get it going since. Emotion is a big driver for how Rodgers plays. Before flying to Dublin, he touched on his excitement to be starring in Ireland's first NFL game, saying that he himself has got Irish heritage. But it's the Steelers-Irish connection that has brought this game to Dublin. The Rooney family, who founded and owned the team, have long been proud of their Irish roots, tracing back to County Down. Team owner Dan Rooney was US Ambassador to Ireland during the Obama years, and when he passed away, the team wore his initials on a shamrock patch on their jerseys. As they are the designated home team, the stadium DJ will be tuned to Pittsburgh fan traditions, and Hill 16 is expected to become a sea of yellow and black as thousands of their season ticket holders make the trip across the Atlantic. And whereas soccer fans wear their scarves and GA fans bring their flags, Steelers fans will wave this, the terrible towel, a signal to make noise when the team needs a boost. Across from them is a Minnesota team looking to inflict another Viking raid on Dublin. They also come into this with a 2-1 record, but come off the back over a dominant 48-10 victory over the Cincinnati Bengals. At the time of recording, Kevin O'Connell, the head coach, was slightly cryptic about who Sunday's quarterback will be. We thought we might see the league's youngest quarterback, JJ McCarthy, end up facing against the league's oldest. But at the time of recording, Carson Wentz is going to be the man who will take charge of the second game in a row. Wentz was once a highly touted recruit, but has now played the backup role for a few seasons now. The Vikings are his 6th team in 6 years. He was the backup to Patrick Mahomes last year, and against the Bengals last week looked pretty solid. And for what it's worth, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell has had an over 80% win rate when a ginger is playing a quarterback. Not the world's most insightful stat, but there might be something in it. No matter who is throwing the ball, Vikings superstar wide receiver Justin Jefferson is sure to make an impact. He is one of, if not the best athlete in America. If you're forced to be buying the kids a player's jersey, this is the one you want to get. But for both teams, the key will be staying mistake-free. That means not doing anything sloppy like getting penalised for jumping too early when the ball is snapped, getting a field goal attempt blocked, or throwing the ball into the opponent's hands, as Rodgers did 3 times against the Vikings last year in London when he was a New York Jet. The other key is defence. The Steelers boast TJ Watt, who last year was one of the most aggressive and effective players in the NFL. He hasn't necessarily lit it up so far this year. He's looking for his first dominant performance of the season in Dublin. The Vikings, meanwhile, are known for their aggressive style of front-line defence that aims to put the quarterback in the blender. Keep an eye out for players like Byron Murphy Jr. on those high-pressure blitz plays. If you haven't been able to get your hands on a ticket, the NFL Universe has brought plenty around town that you can check out for free. Teams that aren't playing this weekend are even getting in on the act. You can meet KC O'Wolf, the Kansas City Chiefs' new Irish mascot, at the Chiefs House on O'Connell Street from Thursday, and the Green Bay Packers are also hosting a gathering for their fans on the South Side on Saturday night. Meanwhile, there is a Super Bowl gallery at Dublin City Hall, and the NFL experience is free to check out in Dublin Castle. For coverage of the game and more NFL coverage throughout the season, check out the American football section on the Irish Independent website.